Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome back to our safe and intuitive space here on YouTube. Today, this video is specifically for my Scorpio friends. So if you have any placements in Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or any other relevant placements in Scorpio, this reading is going to be for you, specifically to predict what is going to be going on for you over the next week from the 18th of August all the way to the 24th of August. Now, Scorpio, the water energetics for you this week is really strong, which is something that you're familiar with since you're a water sign. And it is something that is really natural for you. So what I see over the next week, the first message for you is that this week is going to feel like a homecoming. It's going to feel like a moment where you're able to finally sit in your energetics. It is that moment at the end of the day when you get home, into your comfortable home, into your room, and you lay down and you feel so safe and held and in your own energy. This is going to be the energetic of this whole week for you. You're going to feel really at home. You're going to feel really comfortable. So this week is not going to be specifically about going out of your comfort zone. Quite the opposite, actually. You're going to be really staying in your comfort zone. Now, in your comfort zone, there's a lot of things that happen. We tend to think that the beautiful things in our life only happen once we get out of our comfort zone. That is a lie. In our comfort zone is when we get our most deeply intuitive messages, our greatest gifts, our most happy moments with our family, for example, and the moments where we feel the most seen and appreciated is in our comfort zone. Okay, so please keep that in mind. Going into this week, you're going to experience these moments of feeling at home and feeling like everything is really beautiful and weaving outside in the world, but you're in your little cocoon, Scorpio, and you're enjoying being in there. You're enjoying being the center of attention in your own home. Okay, so the message that I'm seeing here for you today for this next week is you're going to be able to finally release something from your past that you've been meaning to release for a really long time. And this is why it's also really important to stay in your comfort zone. Once you're in your comfort zone, once you're at home, once you're feeling safe, that is exactly when you're going to have most tendency to be able to process information that makes you uncomfortable, illusions or fears that you may have about your life. So this is the moment of your year, of your month, where you will be doing that. And what I do see here, we have the Moon and the Queen of Cups. So what I just see here is that you're going to be really strongly interacting with a female energetic, somebody with a really strong female energy, and that is in their creative energy. So that is somebody who is either an artist, a entrepreneur, or somebody who is your mother or your mother figure. Any of those three would apply for this reading. That person is going to be interacting with you this week, specifically to help show you your way out of your fears, of your insecurities, and of the things that most deeply bother you and make you feel uncomfortable in a subconscious level. These are the things that are your biggest fears, your biggest concerns. Okay, so this person is going to be really crucial to help guide you through all of these things this week. So pay attention if you have any special interaction with a person that I just mentioned. Now, this person has seen you in your most worst situations possible, and it's going to give you a lot of courage and a lot of energy, so you're able to finally take into your own hands. Not this week, maybe the next one, but for now focus on this energetic quality that you're going to have a certain inspiration for your life. So what I specifically see here is that there's going to be a really important internal process that you're going to be going through this week that is going to kind of show you what your biggest passion is and what you want to be doing next. Now, what is this thing? I have a page of wands. This is why I'm saying this. What is this thing that our little friends, Scorpios, our Scorpio friends, what are our Scorpio friends going to be beginning this week? What is this new beginning in terms of energy? What are they going to be initiating energetically, or at least starting to give some energy towards? We have the Page of Swords. This is kind of like the first day of school. So this is really interesting. So maybe you're going to identify with this, guys and girls. Scorpio, you are going to have this really strong energetic this week, like I said, of homecoming. But it's kind of now that I'm reading the cards further, I'm seeing this energetic of going home, back home from school. Kind of like when you had your first day of school and it was really exhausting. You had to interact with all of these people, with all of these new kids, and make connections and make relationships, and you're finally coming home to your safe environment, to your parents. This is the energetic of this week for you. So some of you may be starting a new job or a new school this week, or at least specifically making steps towards any of those things. So signing up for a new degree, signing up for school, signing your kids up for school, or sending a CV for a new job. Okay, this is the energetic of this week. And so what this thing that you're going to be giving more energy towards, we have the Page of Swords. So this is an inspired new perspective in all kinds of facets, an inspired new energetic perspective, and an inspired new physically speaking it into existence perspective. So what I'm seeing this week is that you're going to be seeing new landscapes. So this next week you may be entering, like I said, a new job, a new school environment, a new environment in terms of friendship. Maybe you're going to be joining a new friend group, a new community online, whatever that may be, Scorpio. You're going to be in the strong energetic of seeing new horizons, of entering new places and spaces. And those things are going to be crucial for your week. So now let's get some more details, just as a final message here for our Scorpio friends. Let's get some details about this new environment that they're going into. I'm really excited. So if you're actually going into school this week or thinking about it, please let me know in the comments, Scorpio, because I really want to know what your interesting mind is attracted to. I know Scorpios are really drawn towards deep things that have to do with the psychology and the mind and all of those beautiful things. So what can we say about this new environment that our Scorpio friends are going to be entering this week? This new environment is going to be full of people who are really highly emotionally intelligent and are able to control their own ego. They're able to not act out on impulse, not act out of emotion. They're able to be really cautious and rational and see the situation from a really grounded point of view. Those people are really highly intelligent, just like you are. This is why you're going to be entering those spaces and places, because you are really highly intelligent. You are somebody who has really strong emotional intelligence, and of course you're going to be entering into an environment that matches your energetic. Now, this place is going to be a place where your abilities to give and receive are going to be tested. So there's going to be an energetic exchange here that you're finally ready for. So this could very likely be a new job where you're giving a service and you're receiving payment for that service. Okay? And all of this is going to be guided spoken to you about, and looked over by a female figure in your life that is going to be there for you through it all, to hear about all of your little moments of concerns and friendship in your new job and environment. So this is all I have for you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you're going to be up to this week, because I'm sure there's going to be something really interesting as I'm seeing all of these new places that you're going to be entering, these new rooms that you never expected, but that are meant for you. Don't have imposter syndrome. Those places are an energetic match to you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.